Let's make our base template, which is going to be the template that we'll be using throughout the course of this series. And I'm going to need some things that I got here first. So let me this viewpoint, content, whatever, this is what makes your website look somewhat plausible on every screen size. So you need that. Did I do that right? Let me see. Yeah, okay. All right, that's head. Wait, hold on. What was that? That was, oh yeah, that's head. That's not meta charge, that's head. Head. We're gonna put all this stuff in the head. It doesn't look right though. That's it. So let me copy that. And let me copy the style sheet, the Google fonts for Railway. And we will be using some of that. And as you've seen, when you're making one of these base templates, as you've seen, you see this fetch meta, this fetch, we're going to have to tell it that first. This fetch meta, so it knows to look for that. This fetch CSS, and this fetch JS. We also then have to tell it what we're going to get, like what pages we're going to be using throughout the course of this. And that would be this HTML. Okay. But first, let me just go like this. Let's go like this. Let's go title, CRM, and then we'll just echo out the title. Close that. And I mean, you could do this if you made your own framework and it knew where to reference all this stuff. You could basically do it like this, or even if you just made your own website, you could basically say on the page echo title and have a dynamic title. What, you know, like that. That's not like Laravel or anything else where they have like some kind of title implementation per controller. This is just if you're using any kind of PHP, straight up PHP scratch code, whatever, you can do dynamic titles with that. This, on the other hand, this HTML, and it's link, right? No, CSS and script. Wait, is it Java? No, I think this is script. CSS, and within there we're going to want to get our CSS variables. So it is, what is it? What are these things called? I mean, they're right here. I don't really need to look. We'll bring in the, not the home. We'll bring in the main. We'll bring in the milligram in. And we don't have to put .css. We just got to put in the name. Normalize min. We'll bring that in, and we'll bring pages. And I think I'm going to put in another one for base, which is this. So let's make a base. I don't think I'm going to need the cake, and I definitely don't need the home. Let me just make sure that that's all I brought in. Right, I called it header. No, I did bring in the cake. Look at that. Yeah, might as well do that again. And now we'll go this HTML script. And for that we'll go, let me think. I do have a main, but I'm not going to use it. We'll go base, and we'll go pages. All right. To see if this is working or not, the way we do that is we go to our dashboard. Right? And I'll keep that there. That's fine. Down here where we usually set things, we'll go this, set layout, Make sure I got that right. No, this view builder. See? This view builder layout, get layout? Yeah, get layout. And that's base. Just double check myself. No, it's set layout. I was right. Set layout. Okay, so this view builder set layout, base. That's the way that you tell CakePHP to not look at its specific template, default. You have to say, look at the view builder, the set layout functionality, and get the base. I mean, it's a pain in the ass, but if you look now, see, there's nothing here because we didn't put anything there. Anyway, now that we have all that, but if you look at the source and you look at the head, right? Now you see we have the fonts, we have all that, title, CRM. No, that's not good. That's the whole page. Oh, because I didn't set the title yet. Okay, no big deal. But if you look, you see we have all these different pages. We have the scripts. Everything is in there. And I didn't give it a title. So let's give it a title. Let me think. I'll go user. No, yeah. Let's try that out for a sec. And there you go. There are always going to be these crazy errors if you don't pay attention to certain things. That's how they're built. But now we need to tell it in the body, we need to tell it that we want to have our headers, but the headers have to stay consistent, but whatever we put inside is going to be dynamic. And the way we do that is we're going to make a header. Class equals main header. Sorry, like that. Header. And we'll just do basically what the other thing was doing. We'll just go div, I'm just thinking, class equals main logo, like that, and we'll go well, actually, no, wait, we don't have to do that. We'll go like this. We'll use this URL, and I forgot what it was called. Build. That's what it was. Yeah, I guess we could do that. We'll call it a nav. No big friggin' whoop. HTML doesn't really matter. We'll go build. And this is how you can build your URLs. Again, with Cake, it's a little inconvenient, but that's fine. And the main logo is going to take us back to the dashboard. And then we will go this requests get session, because we want to go to only our dashboard. And let's read. Closes itself out now, so we go like that, and we'll just do CRM. Now I only changed the color, but I want to see something. We'll look at that later. And then we go div class, and we'll say main customers. And this is where we're going to have the link for all the customers and everything. And yeah, like that. We'll go ahref equals JavaScript. And then we'll go on click, be show customers, and then we'll just go customers, and then beneath that we'll have a div ID of customers list, and we'll do an unordered list, and we'll have a href equals same thing we did before, this URL. This will be a little easier because we're not basing it off of who's logged in. Customers, and yeah, we'll go close that out, and we'll go all. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot the li. Now, if you want, we could break these down a little bit more, get a little bit more links, because we're only going to really have two. We're going to have all, and we're going to have new, more or less. Again, this whole thing of CRM is just a means for you to keep any of your clientele in some sort of order. Customers new, or yeah, I think it's new. Certain keywords. New. Let's get rid of that. Then we go the next div, which is main user, and this is where we're going to need our session. And we'll do another href JavaScript on click. Hopefully this will work. Show user, we'll be fine. And we'll go, oh yeah, we're going to do our initials. And I think I want to kind of, put this into a div itself. I'm going to try something. Equals main user show. Let's call it that. Because what we want to show is we want to show the initials. And the initials are simple. This users, this user, no, hold on, my fault. User profile initials. Div. The only thing is that might screw, whatever. No, it won't screw it up. My fault. But then we do the div ID. I could just do that as, whatever. Users lists. I could just make that the unordered list. It's really not a big deal. But I kind of want to have, we'll see if we style this a little bit more. I'll see how it looks. I basically just had it listed in my original build of this. This URL, this is when things get a little messy. And the one that we want is we want the profile, so we'll go users show. No, we don't need that. Users. This request get session. We'll see if it gives us an error message, but I don't think it will. This. Let me take a look. Because I faced this before, so I just want to see. Yeah, okay, I will. And it's add. It did give me an error message. And when you look at it, it makes sense because of how strict profile, how strict the naming conventions are in this framework. So you gotta be careful with that. Equals this. We're gonna put these together first, like we did last time with the Laravel one. Edit. Oh yeah, and I forgot to put a thing. Request, get session, read ID. Edit profile. That's one of the things I don't like about Cake is it's just very strict. I mean, you really have to go through a lot of trouble to simply get, like, you know, certain conventions put in place. It can be a pain in the ass. I like Cake, don't get me wrong. I would use it under certain circumstances. Now, if you wanted, you could put a footer here. I didn't do anything like that in the last one. But with that being done, I also could do a main wrapper. I don't know if do I want to do that? I might, yeah. And we'll do this. We'll put that in the, yeah, well, I'll do main wrapper. Main wrapper will make it a little bit bigger. Now, as I've said before, you have to tell it that you want to put your content in here and you want to put the Flash rendering in there. Because we're going to be using... So now it knows, okay, here's the Flash, and it knows here's the content. How do you do that? Fetch content. You should know that by now. Sorry. It knows that we're going to have Flash messaging here, and it knows that we're going to have content here. Now, if I hit refresh, as you can see, it's all over the place. This is not what we want. It doesn't look right. But we have a header. That logo still does not work. Son of a bitch. Hold on a second. Well, I called the div class the main logo. That's not what I want. But wait a minute. Did I change it? No, I didn't. Let me, color, font size, 30 pixels, font weight, I'll do 600 maybe. Yeah, I don't want the div to be that. I don't want the div to be the logo class. I want this to be it. Although I do want this to be... No, I do want... Forgot. Did I put the class here? I did not. I did not. Logo. Let me see if this one works. I have main in there, right? Do I have main in there? Yes. No, it's not. Okay. All right. That's a little fucking huge. I don't want that. I don't mind the color. I don't. Yeah. Let's do 22. That color might be a little bit dark. Let me make it a little brighter. 110. It's brighter, but it's better, I guess. I guess that's better. And when you hover over it, I mean, I don't think that's bad. But anyway. Well, I know it works here. I don't know why it doesn't work in the other one. I guess I can make this a little smaller. And maybe a little brighter. It's too much of a contrast. It looks kind of purplish, too. I want it to be... it's better. It's better. It's better. Now we got to space this all out. Let's go to our base CSS. Base styling. Wow. What time is it? No, 19 minutes. Okay. Base styling page. And real simple. What did I call this? Main header. Main header. Main header will just go, my favorite thing, display. We'll go with, not with, width. Width will go 95% to give it a little this. Padding will go 5 pixels. Height. No, I'll leave that. We'll leave that one. And we'll go display, flex, and justify content, space between. Hold our breath. Pop. I love you, Flex. And now we go main header. Well, I have them all broken up in classes and everything. And we're gonna get rid of all these list displays. So we got, yeah, I guess I can go main header, UL, LI, list style, none. So now the question is, do I want these, I don't want these links to be, I don't want them to be, the font size will go 14 pixels. I don't want them to be that big, because then there's no differentiation. Yeah, but then it changes that too. Okay, hold on. I could do that. Hold on. It's going to change everything, isn't it? No, maybe not. That's good. URL, list style, none. I think that's good. I think that'll be good. Yeah, we're good. Poop, pop, peep. If I wanted to, we can brighten up the hover a little bit. A little bit. Color, RGB. 22, 200. Let's see. That's a bright. It's not. We'll just do a lot of twos, I guess. Let me just double check. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of looking like that now. And then we are going, I think I'll keep it like that. I don't know if I want to change this now. I was going to do like a circle, like a white circle, and change that up, but I don't know if I want to. These are not, yeah, hold on. Yeah, main customers. I don't know if I want to change. I think we're going to just keep it like this. This looks pretty good. I mean, it looks all right. But now, we're going to go, did I put an ID on both? Yes. So user list and customer list, we're going to black out. Let's say visibility hidden. And I think you know where I'm going with this. So that'll be gone. They're not gone. Hold on, what? Oh, users list and customers list. Sorry. Plural. Pop. And now, should I put main wrapper in here? Yeah, might as well. It's the base style. Main wrapper. We'll just go with 1,000 pixels, and I'll go padding 5. Nobody ever does the padding, and everything's all scrunched up on thing, whatever. And I think I might want to do the margins. Margin 0 auto. And we'll see if it's like scrunched up on the top or whatever. We'll figure that out later. And now, what are we at? Okay, not bad. Now, I want to have lunch. Let's make our main JS. I called it base JS, right? And if you look at the, well, we gotta open it up first. But if you look at the like this, dashboard 3, see if I click on it, boom, we're back here. No biggie. I want to do the JavaScript, so I said base, and pages. Let's do base. Base.html. Not base.javascript, sorry. And we've done this before, right? And when we go to, let me see, on click, show customers. typically what we would do is we would go var cust list equals document get element by ID customers hold on, yeah, customers list, and then if I go if cust list dot style dot visibility equals show or visible, I always do that, visible, then we will go cust list style visibility equals hidden, else cust list style visibility equals visible. Let's see if that works. And there you have it. There's a little bit of a delay on that, but sometimes it happens. And then we'll do the same thing for the show users. I think, was that what I called it? Show user, okay, never mind. Show user. And same thing. var user list equals document get element by ID users list if user list dot style dot visibility equals visible, and we're going to change that to hidden and vice versa, because as I've said, JavaScript is listexic, it does everything backwards. And it should work too. Pop, and there you go. And if you look, profile, users view, user edit, we're ready to go. If I log out, I go back here. Oh yeah, I wanted to change that. Let's go back to, because I didn't have a login page, so we'll go home. Let's see if that works. It should, that's how it's referenced. Sorry. Oh wait, sorry. Don't need that. I successfully logged out. Thanks, man. Thanks for telling me. Click out, log out. Ah, fuck you. You cock. Well, that proves that. Let's log back in. And we log out. And there you go. Alrighty. That's it for today. Tomorrow it'll be Easter, so we'll do a quick, we'll quickly put together the dashboard and then we'll try to get the customers started. I will see you then.